I'm Jeff Green, Garnett Powell here in the booth, high atop Frisco Memorial Stadium for this week's game. The Frisco Wolverines against the Colony Cougars. Your Cougars come into the game 6-1.
Yep.
And tough drop last week. And we're going to get ready here for the coin toss. Looks like they've got that done. We'll see what the result is here. Looks like the Colony is going to get the football. No.
Cougars won the toss and they are taking the ball.
They're taking the ball.
Yes, sir.
So your Colony Cougars are going to be taking the ball. They're going to be going
west to east.
And running
over to the Tombstone.
running north and south. Tombstone's on fire. Kids are getting ready to come out of there. I hope they're on fire too. And the Wolverines are entering the field with their – oh, man, they got a nice smoke show going on over there.
Yeah, they do.
Holy cow, they won the smoke show,
that was
dude.
A good smoke show.
Wow, that's impressive. Holy cow.
Man, where'd they get those refilled
I don't know, man. Look at that thing.
I don't know. I like the Cougar, man. That was a little smoky, though.
No, they smoked us in the smoke department,
I don't know about that.
Wow. Well, they were waiting for us to come over here and shake hands. Have a little party with them, jump up and down. Because you know why they're doing that? It's because they're cold. Cold out there.
It is cold.
So the Colony Cougars have got a dismal fan base tonight. They've got. I think I can count them. If I take my shoes off, I can count all the fans tonight.
We got some fans here.
What?
It is
like 30 of them.
You must have a couple of extra toes.
We got some down here.
just as many as them.
They got more. Come on now.
62 degrees tonight here in Frisco.
And what are the Wolverines coming in tonight at? 4-3.
2-2 in conference. It's still a big conference game tonight.
Well, it is. Well, every game we got from here on out is a big conference game, right?
Yeah.
Cougars have got to come alive, and they got to come alive in a big way here.
Pardon me for correcting you, Garnett, but it's 50 degrees. It is not 63.
Oh, okay.
50 degrees.
50 degrees out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
It's dropped since the sun.
We're about ready to bounce off that freezing mark here in Texas.
For North Texas, this is freezing.
Well, they got snow in Amarillo the other day.
Oh, I saw that.
They got snow in
Unmute.
I would like to welcome to tonight's game between Wakeland High School and the Colony High School. Interscholastic competition, long-standing tradition in Texas high school. High schools
Oh, that was painful.
work collaboratively as part of a team. The opportunity set an achieved goal and to learn the value of fair play and sportsmanship. At Wakeland High School and the Colony High School, we cherish these values. Recognition of the hard work and dedication of tonight's participants, including the players, coaches, band, drill team members, and cheerleaders. We ask that you all join us in a moment of silence in which everyone may indicate their support for the young people involved in tonight's contest. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's all stand. Put our hands over our hearts. Remove our hats. And
Where'd he go?
National anthem.
Okay. Let me just apologize for that overdriven microphone. Holy cow. Woo! Be glad you're sitting in your living room listening to that, because on the headset here in the booth was rough. Whew. I'm sure it sounded better in that room where they were
probably
playing
did. Yeah, they needed to be just a tad bit back.
They need to have turned the gain down or something on that mic, man. That was rough.
Now we on for some football.
So now we're getting ready. We're going to kick a frozen football off here in just a minute. 50 degrees here in Frisco, Texas, looks like.
Yeah, and it's been raining, you guys know, the last couple of days, so I'm looking for the field to be a little slick, but I'm hoping that they can adjust. Kickers may have some problem with the footing.
Are you already making excuses for crappy plays? Is that what I'm hearing?
No.
Oh, my gosh,
That's
Garnett.
what I heard.
I'm just saying.
You're killing me.
I'm just saying.
You're killing me.
I'm just giving the folks the weather report, what they may see, and why they're going to see that. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, my gosh. Well, just to let you know, the football's going to be wet for both teams.
It is going to be wet for both teams.
The field is wet for both teams.
That's what I'm saying.
However, I will say this. The referees are only going to see the calls for the other team.
They always do.
They always round up for the spots for the other team.
And the fact that we are the away team tonight,
So the Colony Cougars in their black and white, black numbered jerseys against the mighty Wolverines. And we're getting ready for this opening kickoff. Colony's set up short. Man, they're really short. Look at them pulling up. 25-yard line. Holy schmoly. Boy, he did right at the 30. Uh-oh, that could have been a fatal mistake, folks. And Miles Price catches it to the 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Stutter steps back to the left to the 10, 5, and that's going to be 6 points against the Wolverines, as they will now learn you don't drop punt it to the 30-yard line to Miles Price. That was just a really bad idea, unless you got two dudes with jetpacks on somewhere in your kickoff team.
Yeah.
Miles Price came to a dead stop at the 10-yard line.
Did.
Garnett.
Dead
stop.
And he outran him.
And then he outran him to the goal line.
Him to the goal line.
And he had the whole stinking kickoff team chasing him.
And they didn't stay in their lanes. And that's a good start for the Cougars.
That was a man amongst boys right there, my friend.
And the extra point by
good
Alberon is good.
Alberon, perfect tonight so far. 7-0, your Colony Cougars lead the Wolverines with 11:43 to go here in the first quarter.
Wolverines, that didn't take long.
You reckon?
And I was wondering how
17 seconds.
I was wondering how they were going to bounce back after that.
Listen,
they
it
lost
took 17 seconds because he stopped at the 10-yard line and waited for the team to catch up with him.
Well, and I don't think he ever hit full speed,
Well, he stopped twice because around the 20-22, he stopped at the sidelines. I thought he stepped out.
I did too.
And then all of a sudden he took off running
again.
And then stopped traffic at the 10.
That's what we tell them, to keep running until you hear their whistle. Oh, that has to be a shocker there for the Wolverines.
Wolverines are licking their wound on that deal. And the coach is thinking, this is going to be a long night if they let that kid have the football every play. So the Colony Cougars now come out with a kickoff. Going to line this thing up, and the Wolverines will set a man deep at the 10.
Now it'll be our turn to see if we kick, if we're doing that pooch kick.
And it looks like we got two kickers set up
we're going to try a new little wrinkle tonight. Two kickers are going to fake it to the left or the right and kick it to the other way. Yeah.
And he's getting a signal from the coach. Look like the signal is in.
And here we go. They kicked
and
that.
They did.
That one down to about the. And it's a short hop bounce at the 10. Bobbled a bit.
And then we got one Cougar that slid
down, and oh no, he runs it out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. 24, of course, 24. You got to round up. I forgot about that rule. And so the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. With 11:36 to go here, they got plenty of time to burn here. Garnett, try to get this thing down.
We do have a flag at the 33. Of course, the round.
I think that was for unnecessary sliding.
So the Wolverines will get pushed back even more.
They get a hold. Looks like it 10-yarder back to the 14-yard line. So
I could have sworn he threw out illegal substitution. Isn't that what across the chest is?
Yeah, I would.
And it was like, does that mean they had too many men on the field?
Yeah, maybe so.
That's kind of weird.
So snap out of the shotgun, handed to the tailback. He'll bring it to the left, out around the edge. Gets out around the edge, and wrangled down at the out of bounds at the 22-yard line. I'm sure they'll round that up to the 23 or 24. We'll see where these guys spot this thing. We're gonna get a handle on this referee crew
Looks
tonight.
like he's gonna put it back at the 22.
So snap is away. It's going to be a handoff to the jetback across the set.
Oh,
fumble, and the Cougars may have landed on it. Looks like they sure enough did.
They may say the ground caused a fumble.
It
looks like they're thinking about it. We got one ref trying to get the ball.
Well, they're waiting to see who comes up with it. If they come up with it, then it didn't hit the ground. If we do, then it caused by the ground. Come on, Garnett, don't you know how to play
But you see the head ref and the side judge are talking about it.
Yeah, because we came up with a football.
Let's see who gets the ball. Cougars looks like they came up with the ball.
Sure they did. But now they're going to give the ball to the Wolverines, and they're going to say it's all good. If we'd have come up with it, it would have hit the ground.
Well, they're holding the spot, so let's see. They're holding the spot.
They should really
Wolverines have subbed offense, but let's see.
They really should hold both, because if they're going to call him down, he's going to be down back there at about the 26.
I don't think the refs know what to do.
Because if they spotted up,
they look like they spotted the ball.
If they spot the 34, then it better be a.
They're saying that the Cougars,
the Wolverines
got the ball back.
Got the ball back. So the Wolverines are going to get it. It should be a first down.
Cougars had a shot at that ball.
Should be moving the chains here. What is this referee crew just clueless tonight? Oh my gosh, this is a bad sign.
JV crew.
This is a bad sign with 10:04 to go in the first quarter. We got a long ball game.
It certainly looked like the Cougars came up with the ball there.
Hey, fellas, if the guy in the white jersey has the ball, it's theirs.
If they mark it up at the 34, then it needs to be calling.
It needs to be the calling ball, yes.
Otherwise, it should be down by contact at the 26.
Yes. If they're going to give the ball to...
And that's what they're debating is where do we mark the ball? And it was like, well, it better be, if you're going to give it back to him, you better move it back to where he went down.
Because the Cougars got the ball here at the 35.
Not here in Frisco. That's a
I'm sorry, I forgot where it was.
That's a home team advantage. When the ball hits the ground, it's still a fumble, but the home team gets it back.
So, okay, so they are going to give – they're going to say he was down and the ground caused a fumble.
That's because we
recovered the ball, yes.
Told you that's the way it would go. All right, so they're still going to move the chains, though, right?
Yes, they did move the chains.
First and 10 from the 26-yard line of the Wolverines, out of the shotgun. Snap is away, handed the tailback. He'll go right, out around the edge, finds a crease to run in, and brings it down to the 32-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 33. Nope, he's going to bring it back to the 32, yep. He's still thinking about it. What? Okay, switch balls. Must be wet. And Wolverines looking to the sideline for a play. Here we go. Come up to the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. They'll put Twins a wide out out of the Wildcat. They're going to shift the Wildcat to the left. Shotgun snap. It's away. They're going to hand it to the tailback around the left. He's got a big hole there. Nice block on that corner. And he'll bring it down to the 44-yard line. The Colony Cougar defense is going to have to figure out a solution for that. Our defensive end just figured out that when you step inside the box, he can cut block you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very painful proposition. I'll bet he don't do that mistake again. So Wolverines come up the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. Same set. Two wideouts to the right, one to the left. Slot back to the left. Steps back, fires it to the flat. Man's open, cuts to the inside. Got plenty of room to run down to the Cougar 42-yard line. They gotta get off that soft coverage, man. They got to bring that thing up hard and pop somebody.
Well, he came in behind the inside receiver. That's how he created his opening. He just ran a little quick stop.
So the Wolverines up to the line of scrimmage now. Twins to the right. Slot back to the left. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Hand it to the tailback. Oh, again, he tries to get it around that left side. That left side, when they bring that slot back up, they're cut blocking that end with the slot back and trying to get that running back out around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And that time, our guy, did you see what he did? He faked like he was stepping in. He dove for the cut and then stepped back out of the way, and then the slot back went to the ground. Was able to maneuver around him and kind of messed up the running back's lane. Trips to the right, nobody to the left. Snaps away, steps back, got a pocket. Oh, some pressure now. Oh, and he's sacked
down.
Back at the 45-yard line of the Wolverines. What a great play. Who was that masked man?
That is 34. That is McCullum, DN on that we were just talking about on that tackle.
And the Wolverines now in a hole. That looked pretty good, actually. Third down, and what's that make it? Third and 22, 23, something like that?
21.
21. Out of the shotgun snap. Oh, nice little screen across the middle, scampering around, enough to get it down to the Cougar 38-yard line.
Oh, that was in a lot of traffic. I can't believe he completed that pass.
It's going to be 4th and 7. That was amazing because there was an empty spot of field right across the field.
It was
where
about
he was
3
running.
yards wide.
Yep.
That was about it.
Yep.
And he managed to get the ball through there.
Well, he managed to run through there. That was what was amazing. I don't think our line was really paying attention where he was throwing a football. 4th and 7 looks like.
Yeah, they kind of in that no man's land.
From the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun. They're going to pause, look to the left, get the play verified. We got trips to the right. They're going to call a timeout, talk about it. They didn't like the look of that Conley defense.
Well, I mean, they're kind of in that no man's land. Too long for a field goal, maybe too short to punt.
Yeah, but the way that look, the obvious.
21.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's where these coaches really muff up here. They need to give it to that little tailback around the edge again. He's picked up 7-8 yards of carry. That's a first down, dude. You give it to that little tailback, it's first down. But what they're going to do here is they're going to try to razzle-dazzle, flat, throw it out in the flat. Colony Cougars need to pull up tight on this thing and head it off at the pass. Here's my guess. They're going to go to the flat, short side. Cornerback's going to pick it off, pick 6.
No, I think they're going to run over here.
Of course, the ball is like a yard and a half from the middle of the field. So which side's the short side?
This side.
Well, technically.
Other side.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Other side. The north side of the field. Out of the shotgun.
Watch the tight end. He's going to tell you where the ball's going to go.
He'll move in a little bit. Steps back in the pocket. Goes long down the left side of the field. Man's wide open, but overthrows him by about 5 yards. That'll be incomplete, and the Wolverines will turn it over on downs. The Colony Cougars, they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line, and they're into the field. And
there was a little contact at the 20, and I was kind of looking for a flag.
I was too. Yeah, I was looking for some lottery too.
But
it wasn't
but the quarterback didn't help out on that play. If he'd have threw the ball in the middle, it probably would have been a flag. But he threw it to the sideline,
and he threw it too deep. Too.
Yeah. So that didn't. The ref.
If he'd have got it close to that receiver, they would have thrown the flag.
Yes, they would have.
Out of the shotgun, trips to the left, wide out. Outside the number, Miller on the wide side. Harrington in the shotgun. Wesley has the running back. Snaps away. Harrington quickly to the flat. Caught. Oh, and there he comes up the field to the 50, 45.
Goodness.
He's going to be drug out of bounds at about the 41-yard line of the Wolverines. That'll be move the chains. First down for the Colony Cougars. And
and if you want to study a play and see how a wide receiver should block on there, Gonzalez drove his man probably 10 yards.
Yep. Out of bounds.
Slobber knocker the corner.
Yeah, that was way worse than a decleating. Yeah, he took his shoulder pads and his cleats off.
That's the way you teach a receiver how to block.
A little bit harder, and his jock would have been left on the field. Pretty sure. So the Cougars come up now. Twins to either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. He'll have Wesley to his right. From the left hash mark. Snaps away. Harrington steps back. He's got a little bit of pocket. Now some pressure comes. Throws across the middle. It looks like it's caught. Is it caught to
Usselton?
Usselton in the middle of the field, and he does catch it for a gain of about 7, 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. Harrington looking to the sideline for the play. Twins either side. Snaps away. Harrington steps back in the pocket. He's got lots of time. Goes deep down the right side.
Oh, my goodness.
And he hooks up with Miller in the end zone for 6 points as the Colony Cougars are going to run away with this thing if the Wolverines aren't careful. 5:25 to go in the first quarter.
Oh, man.
And the Colony Cougars put 6 more on the board with the Harrington to Miller hookup down the right side.
Yeah, it was about a 40-yard pass there. I mean, and all Miller did was just put his hands up and the ball hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, he did that 5 times last week, and it hit him right in the hands. He dropped it every time.
Hey, but he caught this touchdown.
So
great job.
That's a good move this week. He's catching the football, so we did a little bit of improving.
Well, but the rain helped him with that because it made his gloves a little more sticky.
Well, it made him slick, and that made it easier to catch the football. When it's sticky, it bounces out.
Obviously.
All I know is my man caught the ball.
Hey, and we've got all TCHS flags on the field tonight. It's a banner night, folks. We're not just the Colony tonight. We are the Colony High School with the pep squad in the funky pants that Garnett has a pair of.
But not on tonight.
No, not on tonight.
Nah, it's too cold.
Too cold.
Garnett can't do
Yeah,
that,
I got
man.
the shorts. I don't have the pants.
So the Colony Cougars get ready for the kickoff. Wolverines set a man deep at the 10 again. 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Your Colony Cougars lead 14-0 in this battle of wits. 2 kickers on the kickoff. We're going to fake them out again. And sure enough, kick it to the left again. Boy, that was a nice pooch down to the 38-yard line. Fair caught there. That was probably a really smart move on that kid's part since the Cougars were converging pretty rapidly at the point of that ball. And the Wolverines now trying to come out here and find a solution for this Colony Cougar defense. Defense looks good tonight.
Yeah, the defense looks good. I mean, they let them drive a little bit, but they held up.
Well, the thing is you got to always come up with that big place at some point in the defensive stand, right? And they did.
I mean, you bend and bend and bend, but the key is to not break. On the previous one, they didn't break.
Out of the shotgun, they got receivers everywhere. Slot back to the left. They're going to hand it that tailback around the left side again. Here he comes. Nice block on the edge by the wide receiver, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And you know what? It just dawned on me what's going on with these referees. They come out, the little guy's running down the sideline. He happened to his inertia didn't carry him past the point of going out of bounds this time. But what happens is he's running to where the ball is, and he has really poor brakes, and he goes by it, and then that's where he spots the ball. Out of the shotgun from the Wildcat, put a man in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep look, and it's handed to the tailback up the middle. That was a nice play action fake there by the quarterback. They're going to ramble down to the 34-yard line of the Colony Cougars. Yeah, that was a really good fake on the. That was
because I went with the jet sweep, and they handed the ball back to the running back coming in behind the jet sweep. Looks like we got an injured Cougar down here.
That's a no bueno. Who is that masked man?
So back to your previous comment. So what we have is momentum spots now.
That's 30, number 30. Yeah, it's inertia. It's the inertia spot. That's what we're going to call it.
Okay.
The inertia spot. He just can't stop, man. He gets that load going, and he just can't stop it, and that's where the ball gets spotted. I'm just saying, watch.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
That's going to be our new thing to watch for.
The inertia spot.
Yep.
Definitely going to happen.
And that could have been the phrase of the day.
I'm telling you. Yeah. It could have. It absolutely could have.
So, yeah, that's one of our key linemen down there, Dom Fuentes.
He had a big game last week. Big game.
So we'll be watching that for you guys coming up.
But it
looks like he's walking off with
his coming off okay, though.
Well, he's drooped with shoulder. His right shoulder is just kind of sagging, so I wonder if he's take a stinger to the.
I hope it's a stinger, not a broke collarbone.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Bite your tongue, man. Don't be speaking like that.
So the Wolverines come up the line of scrimmage. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback. Around the left side again. He's a little bitty guy, too. Scampering around back there. Going to pick up 3 on the carry down to the 32-yard line of the Colony Cougars. Be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7. They're going to pick up 3 yards on that. That running back is not very big. I can't believe he's doing so much damage right now to this team. It's crazy. He's getting great blocks off that edge, though. That receiver and that slot back are doing their job. Wolverines up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a big rush is coming here. It comes around the edge. Oh, can't quite get there. Ball is away. And,
good defense.
I don't know if that was good defense or a really bad throw because it seemed to hit our defensive back.
I think if he would have led him a little bit more, he may have had a chance to complete that. Did you see
the size difference in our back and that receiver? If he'd have thrown it up about 2 feet higher,
that's what I'm saying.
There's no way our guy would have got up to it.
Yeah.
No, get up. Just get him up in the air. He's a foot and a half taller than our corner. Actually, it was our outside linebacker there. No, it was the corner. maybe a strong safety. So they're going to shift to the right out of the shotgun. Wolverines take it. Play action pass to the 21-yard line of the Colony Cougars. That'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from that spot. That was a good play action fake. That little running back really sold it.
Yeah, what they did was shift the defenders, and he was one-on-one out here with the corner and just made a quick out there, and the ball was right on him when he broke out.
So the Wolverines up to the line of scrimmage, slot back to the right. Put the receiver in motion across. It'll be a jet sweep around the right side. He's got lots of room to run. He's going to score on this one, guys. And he cuts back to the left at the 5, and he's in for 6. Wolverines put 6 on the board finally. 14-6, your Colony Cougars still leading with 3:54 to go in the first quarter. This was a fast first quarter, fellas. And the Wolverines did a good job of faking the whole stinking defense out on that play.
Yeah, and they just had bodies out in front, and all he had to do, all he was doing was navigating his way through the bodies.
Yep.
Cougars defense, poor job on the tackling there.
Yeah, no doubt about that. PAT underway. Snap is away, holds down, and it's up and good, looks like. So the Wolverines now trail 7-14 with 3:54 to go in the first quarter, and the Colony Cougar defense just looked like they just gave up on that last play.
Yeah, they were there, but it was like they were there, but they were out of position to make the tackle.
They were there with the front row seat.
If the field had something to do with it, looking at it from a top, but it's like they were there, but they weren't there.
Exactly. They were like training cones. He was just running around.
No, I don't want to say that.
Did you see him make a hit?
Well, it's better than a speed bump.
That's true. That is true. Definitely want to be a cone instead of a bump. No two ways about it. So the Colony Cougars now have got to come out and see if they can't wrangle another 7 points on the board. Did you see the scoreboard? They got our name all jacked up on the scoreboard. Did you see that? They're going to say it's something to do with the weather.
It's voodoo, man.
They do now. I've got it on the recording, so they'll see that the scoreboard doesn't have our name. The Wolverines versus
the Snow Team.
The Snow Team.
The Static. Be ready to get a whooping by the Static tonight. So the Wolverines ready to kick off. Colony Cougars put their standard fare out on the field for the receiving team. Let's see if they're going to pooch it to Miles Price again and let him scamper in for 6.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that again. So the front line should be alert for maybe this onside kick because you got 3 speedsters back there.
Since we're so up, I would kick it deep, man. If I were those guys, don't let us have a chance to run it back. But what do I know about football? So here goes. Kick is up and away, and he tried to boot it deep, but he got it down to the 5, and here we go. To the 10, 15, 20. Oh, he's got a spot. 30, 35, 40.
Again.
There he goes.
He's going to outrun the kicker.
It's a track race, and
kicker didn't even have a chance
at it. To the 10,
it.
the 5, and it's 6 for the Colony Cougars. You cannot give that man the football on the kickoff if you aren't equipped with at least one Gazelle and a couple of jetpacks. You are not going to catch him. 3:39, your Colony Cougars up 27. Alberon will come in to put the exclamation point on this third drive. And, the only problem with that is it's just not much of a way to control the clock.
No, it's not. You look at it, and you got to give your defense a break because you don't want them to be out there all game.
Oh, my gosh.
You looked at the kick, though, and poor kicker. They always talk about the kicker making a tackle.
Yeah.
Let's talk this extra point.
Alberon is up and good.
And the kicker looked at him and said, Dude, I can't catch you.
No,
He didn't even try.
He didn't even look up. He just heard beep beep, and it was done.
He just he just looked at him running.
He glanced over at him.
He's like, I have no chance.
He looked over
He
there.
glanced over and was like, I ain't gonna try.
He's like,
Heard the beep beep and said, "Yep, I'm Wile E. Coyote in this scene. No two ways about it."
And I don't want to go splat.
And I'm not stepping off the cliff here.
He
This
said-
is not gonna happen.
he just said, man, I can't believe
He
it.
said, "I know if I step over there's gonna be a truck hit me."
Man, that was a good run by Price.
Yeah, because Price would have lowered his shoulder and let him pay for
And
it.
he actually didn't jack around. He actually ran
No,
that one
yeah,
back.
and he hit the hole. I mean, it was there instantly, and he had two holes to hit: the initial line, and then there was a little linebacker, and then just a kicker. And once he got past the linebacker, the kicker was like, "Dude."
And we line up with the two kickers again. They're going to let the right guy kick it again. I don't think our left guy's kicked it yet. Oh, there he goes. Spoke too soon. Kickoff is away. It's going to be caught at about the 7-yard line. Here he comes up to the 15, the 20. Met at the 20 and bulldog down at the 22. That was a nice tackle. He wrapped that kid up and just slammed him to the ground.
Yep, that's how you do it.
That was UFC 101 right there, boy.
So it looks like we're going with a two-kick approach tonight with Lopez and Albaron, and that time Albaron got the kickoff.
That was a holdover from last week.
I don't remember that
The other
last
team did that last week.
Oh, okay. So they found a wrinkle.
So Wolverines come up the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to that little tailback again around the right side up to the 20, 25-yard line. Pick up 3 on the carry. And still getting a nice crackback block out of the box there by the slot back. Got him around the edge.
Yeah, this is Charlie Burkhart there for the Wolverines. Pretty good little back there.
And Wolverines coming up the line. Still got this monster wide receiver out here on the short side to the home side of the field. Out of the shotgun. Snap is away. They're going to play action fake it to the little tailback again around the right side. He'll bring it down to the 27-yard line, 28-yard line maybe. Pick up about 3 on the carry. It'll be third and 4 from that spot. And the Wolverines moving the football against this Colony Cougar defense. Now, defense needs to put some pressure on that backfield. Here they come, 2 wideouts to the left, slot back to the left. You know where it's going. He'll roll out to the left, throws it to the little flat route across the middle, and he's met at the point of contact with the football.
Just enough for the first down.
And he picks up the first down. They'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 30, what is that? Where'd they spot that thing? 33-yard line. Wolverines come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the right, single to the left, slot back to the left, out of the power I. They'll move the slot back to the right. Snap is away. Play action, fake it, pass out to the flat. Soft coverage. They're going to pick up another first down if they're not careful.
Oh, it looked like we may have had a miscommunication in coverage there because I didn't see anybody covering that.
Was that a miscommunication or was that just a muff up?
No, I think the corner was coming in on maybe a corner blitz is what it looked like to me.
So Cougars now trying to find a solution for an offense that's moving the football at will. Snap is away. Fake it to the tailback. Oh, across the middle. Nice hookup. And he'll be drugged down at the 30-yard line. And the inertia did not take over that time as he got the spot right at the 30. And the Colony Cougars now defense, they're going to have to tighten up here, fellas, or we're going to give up 6 again.
Yeah, we're playing soft on the coverage there, and he ran a little skinny post there between the corner and the safety, and the ball hit him right in stride.
1st and 10 from the Cougar 30 out of the shotgun. They're going to shift their slot back and end to the right side. That was the right play. You need to come up on that big man. They're going to hand it to the slot back, and he'll be mugged at the 28-yard line. pick up a 2 at least, maybe 3. Let's see where they spot this thing. They're going to spot it 3-yard carry, so it'd be 2nd and 7 from the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. And the Wolverines will come up to the line of scrimmage. That was a nice play there, razzle-dazzle, kind of a combo wildcat slash out of the shotgun. Snap is away. They'll hand it to the tailback again, right up the middle of the field. He's got a huge hole. Takes it down to the 10. Poor tackle at the 12. He'll fall forward at about the 7-yard line. They'll be 1st and goal now from the 7.
Poor or not, it kept him from running into the end zone.
It did. It did that. Delayed the inevitable. Maybe it'll take off the last 12 seconds in this first quarter. No, they're going to try to score it in 6. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the little guy again. He's going to bust up the middle and take it down to about the 6-yard line, I'm going to guess. Maybe they'll spot it at the same spot. And they're going to give him forward progress to the 7. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. And your Colony Cougars ahead 21-7 over the Frisco Wolverines. And I don't know, the defense was looking good, but they've kind of had a sloppy outing on this last drive.
Yeah, well, they're bending and they're bending. The problem is, we talked about it a little bit between the touchdowns, is, Miles scored so quick that the defense didn't really get a chance to come off the field to make an adjustment. So they're kind of making that adjustment as they're playing. Usually you can bring out the chalkboard and you can, write it out and say, hey, this is how we want to cut in, or this is how we want to defend. They really haven't had that opportunity, and then on the flip side of that, the offense has really been out there one drive. Now they did score on that. So I want to look for that later on in the ball game. Hopefully our offense can stay heated up because they really hadn't had a chance to be out on the field much.
So the Cougars got their work cut out for them now with 2nd and 6.
I mean, if we can track the plays, I'm sure that Wolverines have doubled up on us on offensive plays.
Goal to go from the 6 as the Wolverines now knocking at the door on the Colony Cougars. They need to put some serious pressure on this quarterback, make him cough up the football.
Well, they're in 4-down territory.
So the Cougars lining up here. Snap is away. Play action fake, quarterback keeper. Oh, and he is bulldogged from behind at the 7-yard line. He'll fall forward for another yard. Looks like he's going to bring it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I thought Marcus had a chance to get the ball. I thought he was going to strip it from behind on that play. Wow, he was so close.
Well, that goes back to what you talked about earlier. It's like, why would you change it up when the other thing's working? The quarterback wants the glory of the touchdown.
And they got their second stringer in?
Yes.
Maybe he runs better than the first stringer.
No, I think because he played last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
The other one must be hurt.
So snap is away. He looks to the left. He's got the man open. Oh, and he's met at the 2-yard line. Really poor tackle, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Who is that little guy?
21 missed the tackle. Well, he definitely gave him a big bump, but did not.
Who is 21? Chris Allen. He needs to grow about a foot and put on about 30 more pounds. So that kid just kind of pushed him around down there. So the Wolverines put another 6 on the board, 21-13 with 11:15 to go in the half. Colony Cougars are struggling here a little bit against this Wolverine offense, surprisingly. Snap is away on the PAT. Kick is up, and it looks good. So the Cougars now lead 21-14 with 11:15 to go. And that display of defense was not the best that we've seen tonight, I'm going to say. Wolverines kind of had our number on that drive.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a couple of plays. I mean, the Cougars are rattling to the ball. They just got to make the tackle.
So the Cougars now will take another kickoff from the Wolverines. Let's see if Price can make it 3 in a row.
I guarantee you he's going to dribble the ball down. He's not going to kick it to him.
He's going to kick it to him again.
I
He thinks he's not going to kick it to him, but you know what? He's going to kick it to him. Just saying. It's going to Price.
Price is in the middle of the field for a reason. He can cover hash marks to hash marks.
He's
and
going
beyond.
to kick it to Price.
But again, he has to pick his poison. Is he going to kick it to Gonzalez? Is he going to kick it to
Nope,
Price?
he's going to kick it to Price.
Or is he going to kick it to Wesley?
No, he's going to kick it to Price. I just told you.
He's not going to kick it to Price.
He's kicking it to Price.
He's going to kick it to Gonzalez.
This ball is going to Price.
And the problem is you can't kick it to Gonzalez either because he's a track star too.
They're going to kick it to Price. They're going to say, man, Gonzalez is a speedster. I'm going to kick it to that Price kid.
No, he's going to kick it to the freshman.
Because I think we can catch him. That's what they're saying to themselves. We can catch that kid.
He's going to kick it to the freshman.
They're going to onside it to our first line right here.
Oof, he almost. But if he would have got that, he's going for a touchdown. Oh, he just missed. He just barely missed a touchdown.
They had to do that to keep it away from Price.
Yeah, you can't kick it.
Correct me. He just threw out his flag because it went out of bounds. But once it's touched, that doesn't matter.
No, that's wackadoodle. Put that thing back in your pocket, man.
Yeah, it went out on on the colony. Yeah.
So it's still our ball, but it's like
he picked it up.
1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Cougars come up the line of scrimmage. Up 21-14. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to Wesley around the left side. We're going to get a big hold on the edge. Number 66. Number 76. Hold on number 76. On the corner. He held and then sat on the kid.
There's got to be a flag for them throwing him down out of bounds.
Yeah.
Well, it was on the home side, so it's okay.
I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
Yeah, that only applies to the visitors.
They're just going to get the. It should be 2 fouls.
Nah, it's just 1. You guys are not watching the same ball game the refs are. See what happens here. They're going to call a holding on our number 76 on the edge.
Yeah, it was on the edge, man. And if he just turns him a little bit, we get that edge. But he didn't really move his feet enough to turn him, so that's why you get the hold.
So you got 1st and 20 from the 37-yard line. Snap is away. Harrington looking downfield. Got lots of time. Boy, lets it rip down the side. Oh, across the middle. Miller's caught it at the 30. Brought down at the 23-yard line. This guy's going to mark it at the 25. Are you kidding me?
He got his inertia stopped earlier.
You're right, man. You put the brakes on too soon, son. He caught it at the 25. Oh man. So they averaged it to the 24. 1st and 10. Colony Cougars on the march. Harrington hands it to. Oh man.
My goodness.
Fakes it to Wesley, throws it across the field, and is batted down. That was lucky.
Wow, I thought the linebacker got there for a moment.
That kid makes one more step forward. He catches this thing pick 6.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Well, I think that's why he missed it, is he thought that he was going to get a hand on it, and when he didn't, he wasn't ready for a clean ball. That was lucky right there.
Cougars come out 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, out of the shotgun. Wesley to his right of Harrington. Steps back in the pocket. Harrington lets it fly down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off by the.
Oh, but he picked it off right at the 1-yard line.
Right at the 1-inch line.
He's calling that as a touchback.
What?
He originally marked it, and then he's going at a touchback.
That can't be a touchback.
That cannot be a touchback. Oh my.
Unbelievable. That is the homer call of the century right there. He didn't even come close to the goal line.
Wow.
Well, he did kick the pylon, but again.
He was outside of the end zone.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. That was horrible. So the Wolverines will get a homer call here with spot the ball out at the 20 when it should have been at the 1-inch line.
Wow.
Colony Cougars need to come up now and make a big play on the Wolverines, make them cough this thing up.
Man.
Come on, Moore. Do your thing, boy.
But I hope that check was good from the booster.
Here we come. It'll be a razzle-dazzle in the backfield to the tailback down to the 26-yard line. It'll pick up carry a 6 on that. 2nd and 4 from the 21. They'll probably spot it at the 22. Nope, he got the spot right. 21.
That's because he didn't want to go all the way down there.
2nd and 4. It burns calories, man. You go too far.
He didn't want to go that far.
What's he doing now? He's going to – I think he's got an injury timeout here. Is that what this is? For a substitution? Come on, ref. Really?
Man, that's horrible.
Now they stopped the clock for a substitution. Twins to the right.
Oh, he's got pink band, something on his knee. He can't wear that. So the ref caught it, did a quick substitution, and then the referee started the clock again. So.
What do you mean, pink's not allowed tonight?
Yeah, well, no, of where he's got it, he can't wear it on his knees. He can wear it on his feet because they always wear the tape. I don't know that other kid's.
No, he's injured. They're working on the sideline.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh, I wonder if he's got blood. I wonder if he saw blood because that would also be a reason that the referee would.
So I'll take us to third down. Big play for the Cougars. Need to hold strong here. Play action. Oh, big throw, and the man was open, but he threw a bullet out there. He couldn't put a hand on it. It's cold out there, quarterback. You got to ease up on it. And Wolverines now bring their punt squad out, have to turn it over on downs with the punt.
It looked like 14, our defensive back got a touch on it, which moved it just enough that the receiver missed it.
Well, Gunslinger stuck it out there for sure.
Oh,
yeah, he did.
It was a rocket.
And punters on the field. Let's see if they're going to fake this thing because it's only 4 yards. 4th and 4. No, he's going to kick it. Do not touch him. And Price is going to let this one go out of bounds. He should have run up there and caught that thing and took off.
No, it was kicked out of bounds. He couldn't have got that one.
Yeah, he could have if he'd have tried. Just got to go upfield far enough, man.
So Cougars
He'd have to move outside the hash marks. I told him he covers hash mark to hash mark.
Okay, I got you. Touche.
Defense with their first 3 and out of the game. Excellent time for that after the turnover.
Cougar offense on the field. Trips to the right. Miller lone receiver to the left. Short side of the field. They're going to put Wesley to the left. And it'll be thrown to the far side of the field. Oh, what was that? Nice move to the inside. Gets around the defender and down for a first down out at the 43-yard line. And that what was that defender watching? Another ball game? Or cheerleader? He wasn't watching the football.
Well, he had so far to travel because they were backed off so far that when he tried to break down and make the tackle, Gonzalez goes right by him.
It's that inertia, man. I'm telling you, it's a mother.
And that's got to be encroachment by the defense. Dude, he was.
No, they're going to call it.
He was halfway outside. That Cougars got to move.
They're going to give us a false start. Come on.
Wow.
Unless they make contact, they're never going to call that. Unless we snap the football. If we snap the football, you might get an encroachment on that, but you don't snap the football, it's going to be false start every time. Twins either side. Snap is away. Looks to the right. Throws it. Oh, too hot to handle for Gonzalez over there on the right side flat. And the Cougars now come up big third down, right? Or second down.
Second down.
Well, if they're offsides and then our center snaps it, they would probably call false start on the center.
Probably. Probably. 2nd 15. Harrington steps back in the pocket. Oh, Harrington on the move. Scrambles out to the right, and it's caught. Nice comeback for the football. Good move by Miles Price out there on the right. Comes back, catches the football, and moves the chains. As the Cougars will have first down from the 27-yard line. They'll put Twins either side again. Harrington now exercising the passing game. And number 33's in. Is that Veasley? 33, Veasley?
Yes.
So Veasley's in the game at the running slot now. Got a bigger boy in the game. Harrington out of the shotgun. Veasley to his left. They're going to hand it to Veasley as he goes right. Not much blocking there, and Veasley just gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. He might have picked up 2.
I think he did picked up
a couple, so it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 25. And Veasley's got to learn to bounce out a little bit quicker on that. Instead of
he was trying to get there, but he hit the back of the
well, he's still got that mentality that I got to run in the hole even though it's clogged up. But, got to figure that one out. Out of the shotgun now, Harrington takes the snap, looks to the left, thrown to Miller. Miller catches it, sidesteps to the right. and he'll battle up to the 20-yard line, and they'll spot it at there, and he should have really spotted it at the 19 because Miller's a long boy. When he comes down, you fall that tree, and you pick up a couple of yards. They're going to spot it squarely on the 20-yard line on the left hash mark.
Scared me there for a second because he was carrying it like a loaf of bread.
Third and 2.5.
The corner came up and tried to swipe the ball.
Harrington out of the shotgun with Beasley to his right. There's that. Did they put Wesley back in? I think they put Wesley back in. Nope, that's Beasley. Harrington pump fakes to the left. Oh, and Beasley on the screen gets thumped at the 21-yard line. Nice defensive play by the Wolverines. 7:36 to play in the half. Colony up 21-14. They need to score on this drive.
Yeah,
fellas.
we do.
They cannot let this one go by.
And this is a fourth down play.
4th and 4. Big play by the Colony Cougars. They're going to put twins either side. Miller and Uselton on the left. And then they'll put Price and Gonzalez on the right. Harrington out of the shotgun with Beasley in the back. And they're going to be a jet sweep to Miles Price. Price down, gets across to, picks up plenty for the first down, takes it down to the 12-yard line. They're going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 12 as Miles Price gets a crease to run in and takes it up the field off the left hash mark. They'll pull Beasley out now, put Wesley back in the field, in the game. And they're going to hand it to him right off the bat, and he'll run it.
Actually, I think they
who is that? Number 1.
They put Price in the backfield.
Oh, they did put Price in the backfield. So Price battles it up to the 8-yard line. They're going to get a hold.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
No. Can't let the Colony score like that, boys. Come on now. What's wrong with you fellas? So the Colony Cougars are going to make it tough on themselves, although this might be a help instead of a hindrance since we blow down inside the 20.
Ooh, that's a 10-yard.
Now we're officially outside the 20. Big hold on the Colony Cougar defense. Out of the shotgun, twins on either side. Harrington steps back, looks down the field to the left. He throws it short to Miller. Catches it on the sideline, take it out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Almost gets it back to the original start of the drive.
That line judge originally signaled his first arm motion was for incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
And then I think he changed his mind.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, this one over here, and I don't know, did they switch sides at halftime?
No.
I don't know. 2nd and 11. Harrington looking down the field. He's still looking. Got lots of time. Holy cow. Why did he do that? He should have just thrown it out of bounds.
Yeah, throw that out of bounds.
Come on, Harrington. That was horrible. So Harrington now gives up a yard on the screen out to Wesley.
It works in the stats in his favor. The complete pass. The loss of yard doesn't count against him.
You lose your average, though. That's a negative 1-yard play.
-2. So Harrington comes up the line of scrimmage. He's got Beasley in the game now in the backfield. We'll have Gonzalez to the right. Now they're going to put Miles Price in motion across the set. Miles stops, comes back left to Miller. It'll be a flea flicker to Miles Price out around the edge. And he's caught at the 11 and brought down.
And the receiver, the defender, got his ankles right when he was making his move up the field.
So the Cougars will turn it over or it's 4th down now, so they're going to bring their field goal unit on.
And this is going to be tricky because the field is wet, remember.
Come on, it's AstroTurf, man. That's
Still
like kicking, that's like spilling a drink in your living room floor and going and kicking a football off of it. What is wrong with you?
Oh, and it's on the near hash mark.
That's okay. That's the right hash mark for a right-footed kicker, so we're good there.
We'll see.
Albaron's dead nut, man. He's going to put this one through.
It's going to be
Yep.
It's good.
It is good.
But we're going to have a false start here.
Right down the middle, baby.
It's going to be a false start on the Cougars.
Oh, my gosh.
I can tell you this. It's how the judge throw his flag.
Coach, take some of that budget and pay these referees before the game.
Oh no, it's on the defense. All right, offside.
There you go.
Woo.
There you go.
Man.
As Alberon, perfect on the night, puts that field goal through the middle, and it'll be 24-14 as the Colony Cougars stretch the lead to a 2-possession game now. And here we go. We got the TCHS out on the field once again.
Joe Macy calls him always on Alberon.
Always on Alberon. Always on Alberon. 5:37 to go here in Frisco, Texas. Not sad it's our last game here in the regular season. I don't particularly like this stadium, although the press box is nice. Much nicer than Dr. Pepper or whatever they're calling that thing over there, the soccer field nowadays.
Toyota Stadium.
Toyota Stadium now. It's whoever comes up with the most money, I suppose. So the Colony Cougars will come out for the kickoff. Actually, we are the Colony Static tonight. And the kickoff team will come out with our razzle-dazzle 2-kicker approach. As we line them up and get ready, they'll put a man deep at the 10. Wolverines ready to go. Cougars ready to go. And the Colony Cougars looking to see what's going to go on here. As the kick is up and away. Pooch down to about the 15.
He dropped it.
And here he goes. He gets a little bit of a...
Oh, and they overran him. Oh, man,
that actually helped him dropping the football.
It did. They overran him.
Totally threw off the timing of the kickoff team. Gets the ball down to the 30 as the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Did he just step
32.
Oh, my gosh. How is that possible?
Because he slid on the wet surface.
No, it's that inertia thing.
Oh, inertia. I'm sorry.
2-yard inertia. Oh, my gosh. So the Wolverines now take the delayed handoff, and the quarterback keeper on the play action.
Back to the 2.
He'll get dropped where the ball should have been spot in the beginning. That's what we call karma on the inertia spot. And the Wolverines are back now, 2nd and 12 from the 30. As the Colony Cougars now have a little bit of a crack here. They could apply a little bit of pressure here, Garnett, and maybe get a sack or at least get some bobble back here in the backfield.
Yeah, we need
pretty nice.
I'd like to extend this lead before we go into half.
Out of the shotgun, snaps away. He's going to step back, look to his right, across the middle again. Oh, and that kid's wide open all night long across the middle. He'll pick up a first down to the 42-yard line of the Wolverines, and the Colony Cougars. Man, that middle linebacker needs to step up and smoke that ball when it comes across there like that. 4:36 and clock running as the Wolverines pick up a first down to the 42-yard line. Colony Cougar defense able to set up that 3-yard lane across the field for that receiver to run in. Snap is away out of the shotgun. They're going to play action fake it to the tailback.
Oh, big rush
He's
there.
Get dropped.
Yes,
for a 3-yard loss. And the lineman on this side of the field just can't believe that he had to walk behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a 4-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Yeah, and it looked like Dom and
from the 38-yard line.
That's because it was spotted by the lineman on the far side.
On the far side, yeah.
They need to keep that pressure on this front four. Colony Cougars lined up out of the shotgun. He looks to the left.
Oh man, I thought it was going to get intercepted.
Overthrows the football, and that'll be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 14.
He saw somebody coming hot and heavy, and he dumped the ball really fast, so he threw it high.
He heard a big rut-row and let her fly. So incomplete. Wolverines now struggling to move this football. 3rd down, 14 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, twins to the right, single wide out to the left outside the numbers. Snap is away. He'll step back in the pocket, lets it fly down the right side of the field. Man's open.
Oh no! Wow!
Almost picked off, but then gets through and almost caught. Oh my goodness!
And the receiver lost the ball on the deflection.
That was close, boys. That was 6 points coming right there.
Well, I thought those points going back the other direction because he stepped in front of it nicely. And the ball ricocheted off his hands. Wow. But then it almost ricocheted back into the receiver's hands, kind of like last week when he got the deflection and the receiver caught the touchdown on his bottom.
I tell you what would be beautiful right now is one of these boys catches football and run it back.
There was a flag on that play. It was declined.
Well,
so they're going to stick with fourth down.
Either that or they picked it up, and there you go. So
no, the referee actually signaled.
Cougars set up for the punt return. Punter's on the field. It could be a fake. 14, fourth down and 14 from the 38. Snap is up. Punt's away, and here it comes. It's going to be run away from. It'll be a big Wolverine bounce down to the 15. Goes out of bounds at about the 13 yard line.
Oh, wow.
Yard line.
Going to give him 13. Wow.
That's because it was inertia, man. He couldn't stop at the 15, and he slid on by to the 13. So the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line with 3:36 to go here in the half. Your Colony Cougars lead 24-14 as the Wolverines here now trying to find a solution to get this thing down the field. Can't quite come up with one yet. Cougar defense comes up with a couple of big plays on that stanza. And the Colony Cougars come out now, twins to the either side. Ball at the right hash mark. Who's our running back? Beasley in the game at the fullback spot. And Harrington out of the shotgun. Harrington takes a low snap, field's clean. Thrown to the flat, and he slips at the 10. They're going to lose 2 yards on that play. Be 2nd and 12. Oh, they put it at the, where'd they put that thing? At the 13? Okay, 13.
So they didn't, yeah, they.
2nd and 11 from the 13.
No, we were at the.
No,
we're
2nd and
12.
and 12 from the 11. You had it almost.
Nice catch out in the flat. Enough for a 1st down. They'll move the chains. 1st down, Colony Cougars gets them out of the hole and able to move it. 3:03 to play in the half.
That was a good catch by Price there.
That was a good catch.
And stepping out of bounds, save a little bit of time.
So Harrington brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Twins either side. Is that still Beasley on the field?
Yes.
Beasley still in the backfield. Harrington checks up, moves Beasley to the right, out of the shotgun. Snap is away, steps back 3 steps to Miller on the left, and Miller will get caught. Man, why didn't he turn that thing up the field?
I think he was trying to go back across because everybody was flowing. I think he was trying to undercut him to get more yards to the middle of the field.
So Price will pick up a couple, and that'll make it 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, twins either side again. Snap is away. Harrington steps back. He looks downfield, throws to Miller, who catches it at the 38.
Oh, he tried to hurdle.
Miller hurdles a man at the 38-yard line, and he out of bounds at the 40. That'll be enough to move the chains. 1st down for the Colony Cougars.
And again,
and I don't know if he gets hit out of bounds and how the ref doesn't call a penalty on that. Took a big shot in the back.
No, the coaches were in the way. Didn't see it. So the Colony Cougars come up the line of scrimmage. They'll put trips out to the wide side from the left hash mark. Miller, lone man on the right. How was that not encroachment on the right side by that end?
Run, Mikey.
Harrington
you got it
on
open.
The scamper comes up to the 50 and runs it out of bounds at almost the 45. Of course, they're going to round down to the 46-yard line.
And again, he gets pushed. This one was even off the white, and he gets a shove in the back. And no flag.
And this is dangerous when you get to the sideline because
especially on wet
it's
carpet.
Short. Yeah, it's a short field. You can't stop.
2:16 to go in the half. 24-14. Your Colony Cougars up by 2 possessions here. And Harrington moving the football. Colony up to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the right. Miller, lone man to the left. Harrington steps up in the pocket. Under pressure now. And he'll slide. How is that not roughing the passer? You can't hit that guy after he's down. He offers himself up. You cannot hit him.
Yeah, that's why he got the big shove.
That's a penalty. Come on, fellas.
That's why he got the big shove. And then
now
the ref talked in. After they talked, the ref throws a flag. But it was way, way after the shove.
Yeah, because they're going to call it on Mikey for retaliating.
Right.
When they should have thrown the flag, they're going to let this thing get out of hand, and it's going to get ugly here real quick.
Yeah, because he should not have hit him when you go into the slide.
Now they're gonna wave it off, say offsetting personal fouls, which is ridiculous, because they've got to protect that guy when he gives himself up like that. That's horrible.
Well, coach is out there. He's gonna make sure they hear his side of the story.
Well,
but they cannot get this foul
No.
on the Colony.
Oh, yeah, they are. Colony are going to take 15-yarders right in the back of the pants right here.
Yep, you watch. Here he comes.
Wow, that's going to be horrible if they do that.
Oh, no.
They're going to call offsetting, and they're going to just take their numbers.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Dead ball.
So they're going to call it dead ball
on both teams.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams, and they're going to offset them. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, because we got the retaliation penalty.
By the way, the penalty that we had was not a dead ball foul. Wow, that was horrible. So the Cougars come up, Twins on either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. Harrington
How is ours not?
has got to be a little not a dead ball foul because he was sliding when he got hit.
No. I was going to say the penalty on them was not a dead ball foul. The penalty
Harrington
on
sets
us
up in the pocket under pressure. Oh, and Harrington's going to take a sack for a loss of about 3. And it'll be second down.
Third down.
Third down and 12.
Yeah, he got to throw that one away. Save the.
And Wolverines are going to call timeout here.
They want to get the yardage.
How are these referees so bad?
I do agree with you because he was sliding and got the penalty, so that wasn't after the play.
It was not after the play.
So, yeah, it's not a dead ball. Now, the one that we committed kind of in retaliation, but you're protecting your teammate. You know I have no problem with that.
I'm usually really hard on our team when it comes to personal fouls, but when your quarterback's getting thumped in a play where he should be protected.
Yes, correct.
Game on.
Yes, I agree with you. Totally agree.
Well, and I have a feeling that had that flag flown, you would never have seen our retaliation.
That's right. Well,
correct.
If it had flown the 15 times getting hit out of bounds before that, it wouldn't have flown.
Right.
I mean, the temperature down there is getting hot right now because we keep getting thumped after the play, and there's no call.
And they're not calling anything. I agree with you.
You can't keep doing that and hope kids, especially a bunch of testosterone-filled teenagers, are going to keep their cool. It's not going to happen. Twins either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. He's going to bring is Beasley out on the field again? Yeah, it's still Beasley. Harrington steps back in the pocket, fires downfield, and it's caught at the 36-yard line.
So it's going to be a first down.
They're going to move the chains. Nice job on the Cougars of moving the chain. Minute 40 to go in the half. Cougars now, clock running. They need to get this thing off. Snap is away. Harrington looks to the side, and it's caught, and they might move the chains again.
Yeah, they're going to move it again. I think that was Gonzalez.
That was Price. Again. Catches it on the sideline again. First down, Cougars at the 25-yard line. And nice catch to get it across move the chains. Out of the shotgun again, same set. Snap is away. Harrington steps back in the pocket. Lets it rip down the right side. Man's open. Is he going to get it?
Yep, he got it.
And, makes the snag in the end zone. And, 6 points. The Colony Cougars go up 30-14 on the Wolverines, and that defender cannot believe that ball just got caught.
Well, he did a double move because Mikey pumped it on the out, and then he cuts up the field and throws a dart, between two defenders as Price catches the ball.
And snap is up, and the kick is up and good.
And Alberon makes the extra point.
And Alberon, under a lot of pressure, makes that one through the uprights. 31-14, your Colony Cougars lead with 1:20 to go in the half. And the Colony Cougars are looking good after that last drive. They overcame a really horrible call by the referees and managed to put the thing in the end zone anyway. I just wish they'd have taken a little more time off the clock. But, hey, take 6 points anytime we can get it.
Yeah, 6 is 6.
So, Memorial Stadium, Frisco, Texas, the Colony Cougars lead 31-14 with 1:20 to go here in the half. And this ball game is starting to get out of hand here with the Wolverines, and it's going to get really out of hand if these referees can't start calling the hits after the fact and out of bounds. This thing's going to get ugly here in the second half, I'm telling you. This team has a propensity to go ugly anyway, and you start doing stuff like that, and it just gives them an excuse.
Yeah, and you definitely want to keep your cool. I mean, getting into late in the district play, you don't want to lose any players and get any suspensions.
We're going to go.
But hey, man, you got to protect your quarterback.
Going to go single kicker here as Alberon gets ready to boot this thing. And it is up, and he kicks a nice squib down to the 19-yard line. Caught clean. Bounced to the left, out to the numbers, and he's dropped.
Oh, and he was – I mean, that defender was being held. And I don't – how do you not call that?
Dropped at the 28. Come on,
he was being held.
No.
Okay, there's a flag out there. There's a couple flags.
No, he was just hung up a little bit.
Man.
Old.
He was trying to get away.
His
to make
jersey
the
was
tackle.
stuck on the guy's face mask. Come on, Garnett.
Wow.
What game are you watching?
I thought I was watching the Wolverines and the Cougars.
So they're going to get a hold on the kickoff return, and the Wolverines are finally going to collect a penalty from this reffing crew. That'll take them back to the 18-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
Now, what I don't want to see them do is to go into prevent.
I want to see the Colony Cougar defense put some serious pressure up the middle on this quarterback.
Yeah, I don't want to see a prevent.
Thump this kid. Thump him 2 or 3 times. Maybe even get a safety off this thing, or at least have him cough up the football. And here they come. Man, that same nonsense around the middle. And what is that shoulder bump at the 28-yard line? What in the snot was that? And the ref on this side now is going to wave it down at the 29.
Yeah, he's coming in right behind the linebackers and just underneath the safety.
Well, that safety needs to step up and smoke that thing. Would they blow dead now?
I think it's going to be a false start.
Who's that goober down there dancing?
There.
That's number 5. Who is that? He must be cold or something.
He's keeping warm, man. He's happy with the call, but he's keeping warm.
Well, the coaches were the Wakeland
Beasley
coaches were strongly encouraging them to hurry up, which is why they got the false start, because they were not quite in sync.
So 2nd and 16. 15.
Oh, somebody didn't read the play right. As the outside receiver runs in, and the quarterback throws it and out.
Well, the screen man didn't get there either. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he got tripped up back there or what, but he didn't get out on the flat like he should have. So that'll be 2nd and 15. Snap is away. Steps back. Got lots of time. He's going to let this one rip down the left side. And it's picked off. Colony Cougars got another shot at it here.
He tipped it, and I thought it was going out of bounds, but he tipped it to the trailing.
Tipped it, and Price picked it up.
To the trailing defender. And Price, as you say, Price picked it off. Great job. I think that was Gonzalez that tipped it initially and tips the ball away from the receiver, and it tips it right to his teammate, Price.
So the Cougars now back on the
They
field.
get 33 seconds
to put
to
this
get the
one
ball.
in. This could easily happen. You know they're going to hit the home run here. They're going to home run ball this thing to Miller across the middle, deep post. And they're going to take a pause, readjust, out of the shotgun, twins on either side. Snap is away. Harrington steps back, looks down the right side, scrambles out to the right, and he'll throw it out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
With a flag on the play.
What are you going to call?
That'll be holding. Right in the middle of the field.
Oh,
great. Holding on the Colony are the fate of this team. They hold on 2 out of 3 plays. And the Cougars will get moved back 10 on that. So that'll be 1st and 20 from the 47-yard line. And the Colony Cougars come up to the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. Harrington again goes to work. Snap is away. Steps back in the pockets. Got time. Oh, scrambles out to his right. Harrington still scrambling. And he throws it out of bounds where Uselton is hanging out, and that'll be an incomplete pass. So it'll be 2nd and 20 from the same spot.
Yeah, we needed somebody dragging across the middle as we break the scramble drill, and everybody's going up the sidelines.
Needed somebody to come back to the ball because the field was empty in the middle of the field.
That's what I'm saying. We needed somebody in the middle, but everybody was breaking down the sidelines.
Plays in. Harrington steps back in the shotgun. Twins either side. Snap is away. Harrington's looking downfield. Lets it fly down the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off by a Wolverine.
By
Intended
two
receiver,
Wolverines.
Miller.
It went through the hands of the first one, into the hands of the second one, who wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah, what are you
dropped
going to do? It's a slick ball tonight. You know, Garnett called it.
Yeah.
It's cold and slick. It's hard to catch that pigskin. You know, it's kind of like when you grease up a watermelon, throw it in a swimming pool, and everybody tries to get it out. It's tough. So, Colony Cougars now trying to get – you never played that game in a swimming pool? It's fun.
Garnett, you ever played that game in a swimming pool?
No. No.
You guys just don't know how to have fun, man.
Played water polo and dodgeball. And
you play some lane games like Marco Polo.
I've played that. Greased watermelon.
Yeah, you Vaseline that dude up, throw it in the swimming pool, see how hard it is to get out. It's tough.
Joe, you've heard of it.
It's called a what now?
See, Joe knows. Ask Joe. Joe knows. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
It's fun. Next time you got nothing else to
Yeah,
do.
you know.
Called a what now?
A big watermelon, throw it
We
in the
do
swimming
a
pool.
we do a family reunion every August, and we have a swimming pool, and we're always looking for games.
There you go.
That's what I'm going to throw in for next year.
You got to get a big watermelon. Don't get a little bitty one.
Yeah.
Get one, a couple foot long. Yeah. It's a lot harder than it sounds.
All right.
Especially when you got people trying to mug you after you grab a hold of the thing. All right, Colony Cougars back on the field. 10 seconds to go in the half. 31-14. Your Cougars up on the Wolverines. They're going to spread them out across the field. Harrington's hitting for the fence here. Third down. Oh, it's going to be a jet sweep. Oh, no. He's got a lane to run in, and Price gets bounced around and brought down at the 37-yard line of the Wolverines with 1 second to play. They're going to move the chains. They better get ready to snap this thing or this half is over.
They call
See,
timeout.
the back judge won't do anything about it, but that headline judge came all the way from the far side of the field to get into the face of 14 or 41 of the Wakeland to say, yeah, cut that out. So I think they're actually finally going to have take care of some of the after effects of the plays.
Well, they better. This thing could turn nasty right quick. And the Colony Cougars have a 4th and 4. 4th and 4 from the Wolverine 37-yard line. I'm thinking the Cougars are going to just flood the zone and let her rip.
I think so too.
Either that or they're going to flood the zone and they're going to
Flip it
out to Price coming across the middle and let that boy scamper.
O-line's got to give him time to get the ball, to let the receivers get down the field, and I think it's just going to be a high jump.
I'm not sure you do that or you give it to Price and let him see if he can't get it up the field.
Well, they've only got 3 on the line, so they're definitely playing the baseball
home run ball.
Event. Yep, they're looking for the baseball.
Yep. And what I would do is have 2 people at the goal line and let the high jumper tip it back to you.
And we got little Nelson out here on the left all by himself. Gee, I wonder where this ball's going. They're going to throw it to Nelson. Everybody's going to be chunking up on that trips out there on the right. Nope, there it is in the flat.
Hold.
There he goes. Oh, stops.
He stepped out.
Did they say he stepped out?
Yeah, that was the end of the half.
Oh, man.
So end of the half, Colony Cougars go away 31-14. They lead the Wolverines here in Frisco, Texas. Cold night, drizzly, cold, wet, and the Wolverines are taking it on the chin right now. We'll give you a halftime with the bands. I'm not sure that it's going to be a fabulous show since it's wet out there, but I'm sure they'll play some musicas and.
Well, I did notice that the Top Cats did not get out of the stand, so they're obviously not performing.
Well, the Top Cats.
No, they're
just not very resilient.
Yeah, the guy over in the booth over there said that their band went home. They were leaving. They were going to leave their drum line. I know.
What? Their band went home.
Yeah. So
what kind of band do they have?
Obviously not a.
Well, then our band can do it twice. Then
exactly. Well, they're not performing. I mean, they're not marching their show.
Okay, well, they can go out there and play music till we get tired of listening to them.
Well, they have 28 minutes, so they can.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, well, we'll leave it with you. 28 minutes of sheer bliss with the band. And we will talk to you in 28.
Colony Cougars.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium as we gather after halftime. The Colony Cougars lead, or the Colony, what do we call it?
Static.
Static.
The Colony Static.
Static is leading 31-14. And the Colony will be kicking off to Wakeland.
And that Wakeland deep man, he's either got to pee real bad or it's cold. Because he's doing a jig out there.
He is doing a jig. Well, let's find out what the temp is. Get on my handy-dandy little smartphone. All the answers. 50 degrees. Wasn't that what we started the game at?
50 degrees, a balmy 50 degrees here in Frisco, Texas.
Yeah, it's like the temperature has flatlined.
Memorial Stadium. And Alberon will get ready for the kick. Looks like he's going to boot one, and yeah, he does. He boots it longer than he has all night, down to the 9, and here comes the return man. Cuts across the field at the 20, goes to the opposite side of the field. Holy cow, he's got some lanes to run in over there, and gets knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line of Wakeland, and the Wakeland Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 from the 32. And he ran, let's see, he caught it at the 12, takes it back to the 32. He ran approximately 63 yards for a 20-yard gain.
He ran further north-south
across the field, yep,
than he did east-west.
Out of the shotgun, Wolverines setting up. They'll move the slot back to the right. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback on the play action. He got a blocker around the edge, and he'll take it down. Oh, goes up, gets tackled at the 38-yard line. Nice gain of about 7. And it'll be 2nd and 3. Wolverines come up the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun again. Twins to the left. Single wide out to the right. Oh, under pressure. A lot of pressure. And it is almost picked off by the Colony Cougars as the quarterback under an extreme pressure right up the middle. Had Mr. Moore knocking at his door. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it looked like it was going to be intercepted off of deflection by another lineman that was putting a rush on, too.
Yeah, 44 read the screen, and he just came up, but ball just sailed through his hands.
Out of the shotgun, snaps away. He'll hand it to tailback again. He'll bounce around behind the line of scrimmage and finds a route out around the edge to the right side. He'll carry a host of defenders down to about the 41.
I think he's going to be a yard short there.
Now, how is this Yahoo on the far side of the field spotting the ball? Are you kidding me?
Well, he wants to. They're not letting him, though.
That guy's a goober, man. So we come up now. The Wolverines got a big 4th and 1 from the 41-yard line.
They may go for it here.
Yeah, they're going for it. Out of the shotgun, they're going to put 2 backs in the backfield. Nope, 1 back. Slot back to the left, put a man in motion, fake the jet sweep, and
he's gonna
they're gonna round up and give him the spot. Come on, fellas. Darn good and well they are. Nope, this guy down here signaling 4th down, right?
No, he's got the hand up.
He's got the hand up. First down. Come on now.
He only needed a yard. He fell a half yard. They gave him the rest. They rounded up the yard.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, ever since that guy did the measurement in the NFL, they just march to the next.
It's that inertia thing.
Yeah.
Except our guys somehow have reverse inertia. So they come out, slot back to the right, out of the shotgun. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, throws to the flat, but I don't know what the receiver was doing.
Yeah, the receiver
dancing out there with Gonzalez.
He ran the curl in, and the quarterback threw it to the curl out.
I'm surprised Gonzalez didn't get run out for a hold. Offensive holding or defensive holding on that.
Defensive dancing, because they were practically intertwined.
Lovingly. And the Wolverines will come up to the line of scrimmage. Twins to the left. Out of a modified Wildcat formation. They're going to keep the slot back at the right, looks like. He couldn't hear the coach screaming at him. Out of the shotgun, snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback again up the middle. He bounces around the left end, takes it down to the 45-yard line, a pickup of about 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 45 as the Wolverines moving the football. 9:36 to go in the second quarter, in the third quarter. Second half. And the Wolverines coming out now with another try here on the Colony Cougar defense. Need a big pressure up the middle from Moore right here. Put the slot back in motion to the right. Steps up, screen to the slot back. Ball is loose! Colony Cougars. Yeah, they're going to say he didn't catch it. It's incomplete because he caught it and got the snot knocked out of him.
That's the right call.
That was not the right call.
That is the right call.
He had possession of the football. He took 2 steps and made a football move.
No, he didn't. He turned and got smacked.
That was a football move.
He's got to finish the turn.
You telling me smacking somebody's not a football move?
Have you been watching?
You guys need me to ref this game.
But it looked like he hesitated on making that call.
He'd make the homer calls, all right. You just make them visitor calls.
So here we go. Punt team's on the field. Colony will put the deep man back about the 25-yard line. Ooh, snaps high. He gets the punt off. Kicks it down the left side out of bounds at about the, let's see where the inertia man stopped. At the 32. He put the brakes on at the 29, though. Gave him a 3-yard inertia call. And they'll spot it at the Colony Cougar 28-yard line. 1st and 10, your Colony Cougars are going to come out and try to draw some blood on those here Wolverines as the Colony Cougars come off the bench to light this thing up here tonight. 9:03 to go in the third quarter. Looks like we got Wesley in the game at the backfield. Harrington out of the shotgun. Twins either side. From the right hash mark. Checks up. Looks at the coaching staff. Steps back in the shotgun. Moves his running back to the right. Or to the left. Harrington throws it to the flat. It's caught. Oh, my goodness. Miller, you're looking like last week now.
He wanted to make a football move before he got the football.
Yeah, he was. He was already making his turn. He was setting him up because, early in the game he was coming back across and he was turning to the outside, left the ball behind.
So the Colony Cougars now 2nd and 10 from the
sure it wasn't wet. Might have been just a wet ball.
That's what I'll call it, a wet ball. And Harrington will roll out to his right on the keeper. Harrington out to the 35, and he'll pick up the first down at least. I think he did.
Yeah, I think he tiptoed it once he got to the sideline. I think they're going to give him the first down.
And they're going to move the chains for Colony Cougar first down as Harrington tiptoes that one across the line. And the Cougars will line up at the
and that was a called keeper. I mean, he never even
38-yard line. He did not attempt to pass or hand that thing off. Out of the shotgun, twins either side. Harrington will step back in the pocket. Looking downfield, he lets it rip right down the middle of the field to Miller.
Oh!
And wouldn't you know it, it hit him right in the hands.
I think that was Gonzalez.
It was Gonzalez. Gonzalez dropped the ballies, and it's going to come back.
Yeah, he was triple coverage on that one, and he still almost came over with the catch.
Oh my goodness!
The defensive back timed that really well to get there and bump him just as the ball got there.
Yeah,
not a half second early.
Yeah, knocked that loose.
Gonzalez was looking for a flag, but it didn't happen.
Snap is away. Rolls out to the right. Harrington looking downfield. Oh, pump fakes. Goes back to his left. Harrington now got room to run. There he goes up the field to the and they're gonna mark it short.
And he still got hit again. There's no need for that guy to fall on top of him.
Coach, come off the bench and rip that guy something. Come on now. Yep, they're gonna mark it short. Told you.
He's talking to him because I saw that line judge say, "Oh man, they backed that ball up a yard."
Yeah.
Wow.
That was Inertia Boy that did that.
But yeah, he came back to the sidelines.
3rd and 1 from the 43. 43. On the jet sweep to Gonzalez, he's carrying it like a loaf of bread, but manages to get out across the middle of the field down to the 32-yard line of the Wolverines. Big first down by the Cougars, and Gonzalez, as he gets it out around the edge, the right edge, cuts back to the left and brings it downfield. And the Cougars now looking at the sideline to get a play in. They'll put trips out to the right, single man to the left on the wide side of the field from the right hash mark. Harrington checks up, takes a look at the sideline. 7:32 and clock counting. Going to move Wesley to the left side of the set. Snap is away. Looks to his right. It's a screen out to Miles Price, who picks up about 3 on the play.
I think he got about 4 or 5.
Let's see where they spot.
4. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line of the Wolverines. Out of the shotgun, trips to the left. Snap is away. Harrington stays in the pocket this time. Under a little pressure, rolls out to his left now. Looks downfield, lets it fly. Man wide open in the corner, and that'll be 6 points for the Colony Cougars as your man Gonzalez comes across the goal line from the right side of the field, and Harrington hooks up on a perfect throw to a wide-open Gonzalez in the left side of the end zone.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. When somebody scrambles, we need somebody to scramble back to the middle of the field as everybody's scrambling up the sidelines. And when he rolls back, he finds Gonzalez streaking across the middle, wide open, and hits the end zone.
Take us to 37-14 as the PAT team is on the field. Snap is away, holds down. Oh, my goodness, and we got a big flag here. What do we got going here?
There's got to be a personal foul. They hit the center.
False start on the Colony.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. So Albaron will get a practice kick for a field goal from the middle of the field. This will be a 25-yard attempt from an extra point. And Albaron will put it up and good as Albaron perfect on the night for the PATs. 38-14, your Colony Cougars lead the Frisco Wolverines with 7:12 to go in the third quarter. Colony looked pretty good there. Nice pass by Mikey Harrington to put it on the money for Gonzalez.
Yeah, put it right on the money, too.
And there was nobody around Christian Gonzalez in that end of the end zone.
No, there was somebody trailing, but wasn't going to get there before he caught the ball.
I'm not so sure that was so much a trail as that was a, oh, crap, he got away from me. I got to catch up before he gets the football. And it was too late. So
that way when the coach sees it on film, he thinks I was trying to catch him, not the fact that I fell asleep in the middle of the field.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I dropped an egg right here for sure. So the Cougars will come out now with their twin kicker approach again, which is so sneaky, I think. Kick is up, caught on the 20. Now, he knelt down to pick that up. It just need to touch the ground.
Thought it did.
So what looked like a kneel down, pick up the football. Let me remind all you folks watching this on TV at home that this is a high school football game. Any part of your body goes down on the turf, it's down. You don't get to get back up and run like the pros.
Except for the bottom of your feet. That's part of your body.
Except when you're playing for the Wolverines tonight here in Frisco, Texas at Memorial Stadium, and you're receiving a kick. You can apparently kneel down to pick it up because, of course, that's easier to kneel down and pick it up as opposed to bending over.
Looks like we got a Cougar down.
No, it's a Wolverine.
Is that a Wolverine? Okay.
Yeah.
I see white pants. Oh,
Yeah.
they're in white.
Yeah, we have white tops. They have white pants.
And white helmets. And white undershirts.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
And white towels.
And white towels?
Mm-hmm.
We might have white towels, too. I'm trying to see. Do I have any towels?
And he is gingerly walking off as the teams get set for change of possession.
They have white armbands, too, and white gloves.
How do you know his name's Ginger?
Because he looks like a ginger. As a ginger, does he have a soul?
I've heard they don't.
That's what I heard, too. So the Wolverines come up to the line of scrimmage out of the shotgun. Twins to the left, single out to the right. Slot back to the right. Snap is away. Quarterback looks downfield. Under pressure. And
my
he
goodness.
is snagged by Mr. Who is that?
That's Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore up the middle of the field. Mr. I'm bringing the Moore house. Falls on the Wicked Witch, and here we go. It's 2nd and 14. 15.
That was what is that, the first real pressure we've had on the game?
No, that's the second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Moore smacked him twice.
That's true.
No, that's the third time because the last time, remember, he dropped back like 400 yards and Moore chased him all the way back there and he threw it out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, Wolverines coming up, put a man in motion across the field. It's going to be handed off the tailback. He's going to try to get around that wide side. Whoa! And he's met up at the end by Taylor Dreadlock Killer on the edge, and he makes the stop at the 35-yard line.
Took a while to figure that one out.
No, I was trying to figure out where he caught him. Trying to figure out where Mr. Inertia Man was going to spot the ball. Oh, look, their coaching staff's pulled out the poster now so they can get the play in.
I think it says help on the other side.
Quarterback up to the line of scrimmage. Puts the man in motion to the wide side. He'll step back in the pocket.
That's a block in the back.
Missed. That's got to be a block in the back. Oh, my gosh. Taylor chasing him down and pushes him out of bounds at the 8-yard line. And no call.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Inertia Man got stopped at the 9. Look at this.
Wow, he put the brakes on early.
I know. Like 10 yards.
Clear block in the back. I mean, just flat, didn't call it.
He was
out of the shotgun.
He was too focused on heading down the field, though.
Off the gift call by the referees. Thrown high and outside. Ball 3 called, and it's an incomplete pass in the corner of the end zone. Now a Wildcat set now. 2 wideouts to the left, put a man in motion across the set. They'll fake the jet, hand it to the tailback, who brings it down to about the 5-yard line. Is that 3rd and goal from the 5? I think it is.
3rd and goal from the 5.
And let's see if the Wolverines can put it in here. Big play by the Colony Cougars. We need the Morehouse to come in through the middle and smack that wicked witch again. Out of the shotgun. He'll put the man in motion across to the right again.
Oh, ball is on the ground.
Ball's on the carpet.
Cougars may come up with this.
Nah, they're going to say it was out on contact.
No, the Cougars aren't celebrating like they got the ball. Oh, what?
Yeah, I thought the D lineman fell on top of it.
Rutrow and the Colony Cougars pick up the loose egg on the carpet, and the offense will get to start. 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. Is that where they're going to spot this thing? From the 8.
8. Now, why are they moving it to the other hash, though?
Because this referee on this side can't spot the ball if you put it on the other hash.
Oh.
What is wrong with you, Wes?
What was I thinking?
Twins either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. Short shotgun, though, since they're playing it from the 8-yard line. They've got Wesley in the backfield. They're going to give it to Wesley on the left side. Nope. Harrington steps back on the goal line. He scrambles around, and he'll throw it short to Gonzalez, who tries to bring it up the field a little bit. He's going to pick up about 4 on the play. No, 5. They gave him 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 13-yard line.
That's because the line judge on this side is not in front of the Wakeland coaches.
There you go. Well, it does help when there's 3 or 4 people trying to spot the ball.
Well, they're spotting the ball for
much more accurate that way, by the way.
Exactly.
3 wideouts to the left. Miller, lone man to the right, outside the numbers from the right hash mark. Snap is away. Pump fake to the left. Lets it fly to, is that Usselton across the middle? Or
No, that's Nelson.
Nelson picks up the nice little across the middle route. Of course, is wrapped up immediately by one of the Giants standing there. So,
but he was enough for a 1st down.
Enough for a 1st down. Got the move, no chains. Out of the shotgun now. The Colony Cougars come up 1st and 10 from what looks to be about the 21. Snap is away. Harrington's going to hand it off to Wesley up the middle of the field. Wesley makes a nice run. Did he let go of that football?
No.
Wesley lets pick up of about 4 down to the 25-yard line.
No, they actually
it's
21 more.
26. They're rounding up for the Cougars. Uh-oh. The south end of Texas might have froze over as the Cougars get a round-up spot. 2nd and 5 from the 26.
They got to give us 1 every game.
Nice little run by Wesley up the middle of the field. And the Cougars will come up, twins either side. Snaps away. Harrington's looking downfield. Drills it to the left, to the right hash mark.
Right on the hash mark.
To Nelson, who's just drawing them in right now. They're going to move the chains on that one. Nice job, Nelson. As Cougars now looking at the sideline. 2:20 and counting in this 3rd quarter. Cougars on the move. 1st and 10 from the 38. Checks the sideline. Where's our poster, man? Those posters are cool. And Harrington now getting the call back in. Wesley to his right. Twins either side, ball on the right hash mark. Harrington steps back in the set. Snap is away. Harrington looks to the left, throws, and it's caught across the middle, and here he goes. We got a man on the move down to the 38-yard line. Was that Gonzalez?
No,
Miller.
that was Miller.
Oh, that was Miller. And Miller drags it in, makes a nice run downfield. First down for the Colony Cougars.
He's still carrying that ball loose, though.
Yeah. Harrington throws a strike as the defender is beating in on Miller.
Harrington checks up again. He's got twins either side.
Garnett's over there getting goosebumps watching him carry that ball like a little.
I'm telling you.
Because I'm sitting here like, oh.
Garnett taught him how to do that. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh.
So
Tuck that high tuck.
Harrington up to the line of scrimmage, out of the shotgun, takes a snap. It's off to Wesley. Wesley up the middle of the field is going to pick up 5 or 6. Man, that kid is running with a purpose tonight.
Yeah, that was a good push on the left side of the line there.
It looks like a pickup of 5, 2nd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Harrington checking the sideline for the play. Twins either side. We got Uselton and Gonzalez to the right. Miles, Price, and Miller to the left. As the Cougars set up and get ready for the play, Harrington out of the shotgun. They're going to put Miles Price on a jet sweep. Hand him the football on the jet sweep. He gets it out to the edge and up to about the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 3, I'm thinking.
That wasn't Price.
It wasn't?
No, that was Miller. It was like, that boy's too tall to be, and that should be the last play of the quarter.
So that will take us to the quarter as the Colony Cougars lead 38-14.
Have we ever run that with Miller in the jet sweep?
No.
And that's why.
I want to see though.
I mean, it was a nice sweep. It was just took him a while to get moving.
I want to see that jet with the pass. That's what I want to see.
Have you ever seen a semi-truck take off quick from a stoplight?
Fair enough.
Just saying.
Fair enough. Oh, I was going to chant with them and say, "Go Cougars, go." The cheerleaders are doing a great job, and I was just going to help them.
It's got to be really frustrating for a cheerleader to cheer for a school that has a 3-syllable mascot.
Well, that's why they were saying Wakeland, not Wolverine. They were saying Wakeland. Go, Wakeland, go.
That's because you'd have to say, "G Wolverines, g."
Or you go Reams, go.
Go Reens?
Nickname, Wolverines.
That might
Yeah,
be the Marines.
Go Reams.
Marines.
They're the close cousins to the Morons.
I knew that was coming.
Come on, man. You lob up the slow ball. I got to hit it over the fence. From the shotgun. Trips to the left. Harrington from the right hash mark. We're going to put Wesley to the left. Got a full left side. Harrington rolls to his left. Throws it to Nelson, who's caught at the 29 and stopped right there.
31.
I'm sorry, 31.
Other side of the line.
Wrong side of the 50. That quarter switch, man, that gets you every time. 4th down and 3. Cougars in 4-down territory. Go look to the sideline. Put their trips out to the right this time, wide side of the field. That trips will contain Price, Uselton, and Nelson. Out of the shotgun. They'll put Gonzalez in motion across the set. Harrington steps back. He's got Gonzalez out around the edge. Oh, and he's just stopped short of the first down.
No, he's going to be right on the sticks.
They are not going to round that up.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Look, this guy, where he's standing over here.
Yeah, you got to look at the far side.
Yeah, he's not the one spotting the ball.
The far side is
That's what you say, but
what bothered me more is the fact that he let all of. I mean, that was the That was where the play ended. And then he got thrown out of bounds.
Yep.
And he was so focused on getting the spot, he didn't, completely ignored the fact that.
Yeah.
First down, your Cougars on the prowl here in the fourth quarter, 11:10 to go. 1st and 10 from the 28, and they're going to give it to Wesley right up the gut, and he's going to take it down to the 20. They better give him forward drive.
No, this is momentum, dude. He's not going to give him to 20.
They're going to spot it at the 21.
Yep.
Pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 from the 21. Harrington checking the sideline. 2 wideouts either side. Nelson and Uselton to the left. Gonzalez and Price to the right. Miller off the turf right now. Harrington steps back in the pocket. Snaps away. Hands it to hands it to Wesley, who takes it right up the gut for the first down.
Yep.
Oh, and they give him all the way to the marker.
Yeah, he
I'm
jumped
shocked.
over somebody there on at the line and then stumbled to get the first down. But good job keeping his balance and picking up that first down. And let's keep this clock rolling here late in the fourth quarter.
Cougars still prowling here. 1st and 10 from the 17. Twins either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. Put Nelson in motion. Jet sweep to Nelson around the right side. Here he goes. Nelson, nice run for 5 yards down to the 12. Wow, that was gutsy by Nelson right there on the sideline. That one kid had a beat on him.
And he just outflanked him.
But did you see what happened?
He ducked right underneath
He went right underneath him. He did. He went right underneath that guy. That was great. Oh my gosh.
The guy went
there's an advantage to having an Oompa Loompa on your running back team. Nelson just smoked that guy on the edge. That was awesome.
Went right under the tackle.
Right underneath the tackle.
Yeah, that would have been different had they
if he'd have had 6 more inches on him, it would have been different.
Oh yeah.
He'd have been looking out of his ear hole because that kid was scud missiled in, man. Let me tell you. Here they go up to the line of scrimmage. Put a man in motion to the left.
Whoops.
They're going to hand it to Wesley up the middle though. No, didn't fake anybody out. He got gang tackled at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 from the 13-yard line. 9:26 and counting. Here in the fourth quarter, your Colony Cougars lead 38-14. And it's been a wet, cold night. There's a few diehard fans over there sticking it out, but
not in the press box. It's pretty comfy.
It's nice
right,
up
Joe?
here in the press box.
It's dry.
Joe is high and dry here. Harrington looks to the corner and it's almost picked off.
Twice.
Woo! That was a close one.
Underthrown.
Yep. He threw it into a crowd, and you had a receiver break into the middle. I think he went with the wrong
Harrington steps up and tries to throw a strike in traffic. Almost bit him in the backside.
Yep. He got it. But his receivers were.
He didn't have Miller's. You didn't have Miller out there with the height to catch a high ball, so he threw it lower.
But he threw a dart, but his
did.
receiver helped him out and was able to knock the ball away after the tip by the first defender. So great job preventing the interception there by the receiver on that side.
That being, you guessed it, Miles Price. And that time the price was not right.
Go fight, win.
Yay, Cougars!
You're down. I was going to say they're down 24 points. Go fight. What?
Go fight Miracle.
Oh, no. It should be go fight cancer. I mean, it is,
it is
October.
It is, yeah.
Breast cancer
I
awareness.
almost said the wrong thing. I almost pulled a.
Yep. Previous person.
For the 3-point field goal from the 20, it will be a 30-yard attempt.
Oh, he got a hand on it.
And it is blocked by the mighty Wolverines of Frisco.
So the always on.
The always on Alberon hits a Scud missile, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage by one of the Wolverine Giants.
No. If you don't get the ball high enough, it don't go over their hands.
You got to pooch that one.
You got to get it up. You got to kick that ball high enough.
Cougar defense on the field now. Wolverines out of the shotgun, out of the Wildcat, and it's a jet sweep around the right side. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Did you see that push on number 17?
Yeah, we did.
After the play?
Always.
Unbelievable.
Every time.
He should have jumped up there and punched that kid in the face.
No, because then he'd have been injected.
grab his butt pad, pull down on it when you go by.
Tie his shoelaces
That's
together.
ridiculous, man. That was just blatant.
Yeah, and they're always late like that.
Wolverines at the line of scrimmage, out of the shotgun, snaps away, handed the tailback. He's going to bounce around, try to find a hole. He does, and gets brought down at the 28-yard line. And Inertia Boy here on the side is going to give him an extra yard on the carry.
Bonus yard.
Spotted at the 29. And it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. Colony Cougar, we need Morehouse to come through and drop the bomb on the Wicked Witch back there. And the Colony Cougars line up. Wildcat, they'll put a two-man shift to the left rather. And the snap is away. Be a tailback keeper, and he's lit up by the linebacker core on that right side.
Yeah, he was.
Enough for a first down.
He paid for it. First down, but he did pay for it.
He paid for every inch of that one. He's looking back, trying to get the license tag of that truck that just smoked him. And the Wolverines come up the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll check up to read the poster here. And the coach is saying, punch him in the face, boys. Let's go. And here we go. No wideouts to the short side. Tailback has no idea what to do. Now he just says, okay, I'll just stand back here. They're going to hand him the football. Here he goes. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to pick up about 2 on the fall forward.
Or 3.
As
Inertia Boy is going to give him 2.
Oh, I'm shocked.
They tried to move it up one more, but I mean, you can't only pay him so much.
Well, I don't know, man. They got 7 more minutes to go here. Wolverines up to the line of scrimmage now. Gain of 2. Out of the shotgun. Snap is away. It's going to be a keeper around the left side as the tailback makes it down to the Colony Cougar 40. And at this point, you mark that kid, you knock the snot out of him every time he takes a snap, and if he's going to pick up a few yards, make him pay for it.
Well, he is paying for it because he's limping. He's been limping the second half here.
Miles Price is down.
Ruh-roh. Miles Price just being a sissy over there. He's up and walking fine.
It was the unofficial Cougar timeout.
Oh, I think he lost a contact lens or something. He got poked in the eye or something. Maybe he might have a piece of that rubber. That crap when you go down on the turf flicks up everywhere. He might have got a piece of rubber in his eye.
Yeah, I've reffed soccer on this field. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it sucks. Those little bitty pieces of rubber. Out of the shotgun. Wolverines at the line of scrimmage. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to the tailback again right up the middle of the field. He's going to jump around, do a little kangaroo hop through the middle there, and picks up about, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 3.
Looks like they only gave him 2. Shock.
Only gave him 2 on the carry.
Well, that's because it was the line judge on the far side.
There you go. Well, yeah, and he was kangaroo hopping. He wasn't actually running. So here we go. Lined up, twins on the right, single out to the left, out of the Wildcat formation to the right. Going to throw the screen out to out
man,
to the
he was
tailback.
coming. I saw that one.
And he just got his left leg ripped off of him and loses about
5 on that one.
About 5 or 6 yards back to the Cougar 45.
He was humming on that one. I was woo before it even happened. I saw it.
5:55 and clock running as the Wolverines come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 from the 45. Out of the shotgun, twins to the left, single out to the right. Snap is away. Quarterback steps up in the pocket under pressure now. Oh, and he's going to take a dive at about the 47. It's going to lose another couple of yards on the play. And the Wolverines in trouble now with 4th and 17. They're in 4-down territory, boys. 38 points. You're down a ton. You got to go for it.
Yeah, I think the coach may call a timeout here, settle his team down.
Nope. They're going to line it up and rip it. So here we go. Trips out to the left. White out to the right. Quarterback lone man in the backfield under center.
Keep everything
Steps
underneath
back.
you.
Oh, it's a flea flicker. Oh, and here we go. We're going to run around the edge, and he runs it out of bounds at the 41. Won't be enough for a first down. Your Colony Cougar offense is going to come on the field, see if they can't do some damage here late in the ball game in the fourth quarter. 4:56 and running.
Yeah, they thought about that that flea flicker, but it was like or a halfback pass because it was like, but I don't know.
I don't think the ball went backwards. It went forward.
It looked like it did.
Yeah, and I think
the quarterback
the coach was talking to him because I think he had the wrong read, but.
Yeah, the quarterback did come up under center, so when he stood up, he did.
But I think because he backpedaled, he threw it forward.
Right. Well, and the receiver had so much immediate pressure that he was not going to have a chance to throw that ball.
Right.
It went from a flea flicker to a nose picker. There's no two ways about that. Colony Cougars now out of the shotgun. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to Wesley up the middle of the field. He's running. Freshman's on a mission tonight as he takes it down to across the 50-yard line to the Wolverine 49. Pickup of about 7 or 8 on the play. 8, I'm guessing. 2nd and 2 from the 49-yard line of the Wolverines. Wesley still in the ball game. Twins on either side. Harrington out of the shotgun. Wesley to his right.
Actually, that's Roberson.
Number 6?
The quarterback.
Oh, the quarterback.
Yeah.
Wesley will get hung up at the line of scrimmage now. Actually lost one on that play. Nope. Back to the 49. So 3rd and 2. Roberson, the pilot of the ship now. That's good because we're going to see that boy next year. And they put Veasley in. So Roberson and Veasley in the backfield. Waiting on a call. Coaches are over there playing rock, paper, scissors to figure out what play to bring in. Plays in now. Roberson ready to go. Snap is away. He handles the ball, hands it to Veasley. Veasley's going to ramble up. You got to get north and south, Veasley, to get us the first down. He got to take it down to the 45.
He was going north and south.
You got to go east and west. You got to go west, baby. Go west. It's the first down. Colony Cougars will pick it up, move the chains. And nice run by Veasley as he finally decides to turn it back to the west.
Yeah, he got it.
On this
go west,
young field.
Man.
And he picks up the first down for the Colony Cougars. Robertson getting the play in now. Twins on either side. Ball on the left hash mark as the Cougars with 3:12 and counting in the ball game, leading 38-14 here in Memorial Stadium, Frisco, Texas. Robertson takes the snap, runs out to his right on the blatant keeper. Robertson down to the 38-yard line. They're gonna park it at the 39. We don't get the roundup on this one, fellas. And they'll spot it at the 39-yard line. Roberson with a carry of about 8 on the play.
Look like we got
7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
Host of substitutions here as looks like the Colony refreshes the line here.
2nd and 3. Colony brings in a fresh-blooded line. They're ready to rip. Going to take this Wolverine defense to task. And now Roberson is going to wet his drawers, or he's cold out there doing a jog and snap. Oh, a little high, but he brings it down. Who's number 22 or whatever that is?
23 is Caden Blakemore.
Blakemore on the carry. Almost picks up the first down, a carry of 3. Be 3rd and 1 from the 37-yard line. 2:04 and counting. as the Colony Cougars lead 38-14 here.
They're also waiting on the clock.
Yeah,
I've noticed
use
that
as
they're-
much.
they're
Yeah,
getting
use
to
as
it.
much time as you can.
They don't even get the clock,
Need to
the
move
call
the
in
chain
until
here, though.
15 seconds.
Yeah, just move
Snap
it
is
right
away.
here. Oh,
Roberson stood up at the line of scrimmage.
he
Not
did.
gonna-
Yeah,
not
he
gonna
needed
get
to.
that.
He needs to sidestep him one more time to get that first down.
Can't turn your back like that. He won't last as a quarterback if he keeps turning his back on that defense.
So it's gonna be 4th down. They'll let the clock run here.
Did he lose his helmet?
Yeah.
So Harrington will come back in on a 4th and 1 from the 37-yard line. Let's go on the Harrington keeper with Blake Moore in the backfield as his running back.
No, run that jet sweep with which one of your receivers out there.
Oh, come on.
You got it.
Play action keeper, Harrington up the field, slide, get hit again. They're going to go Blake Moore. Blake Moore's.
And
he got it.
Blake Moore gets the first down.
Look at this nitwit over here. He's signaling, didn't make it. That guy sucks.
No, he got it.
No, I'm saying this near side guy. Look at him.
He's holding up.
Oh, he is?
When he held it up like that, that's the first down.
And they're going to move the chains. Colony Cougars.
And that should do it. One more snap here.
They
Blake Moore ramble up. And the Colony.
They can do a victory formation for one
Let
play.
Roberson hook up down the right side for a TD, coach. Come on now.
Nah, don't rub it in.
Come on, rub it in.
You got
rub
the
it in. This is a team that hasn't scored yet. Rub it in. Let's go. And Roberson's going to be on the keeper. Scampers around, sidesteps a few guys, misses a few tackles. Down to the 35.
You don't even have to hack the ball. Just go line up and shake hands.
Little temper flare, and the Colony Cougars are going to walk away with a big W here in Memorial Stadium tonight. It was a cold one. It was a damp one. Colony Cougars prevail here at the end of the night as they're going to walk off and let the clock run down. Your Colony Cougars will come away with a W here in Memorial Stadium. Last game here in Frisco. Next week we'll see you at Tommy Briggs Stadium. You need to join us. Get your parkas out. Get ready for football weather. Have you a little tailgate party in the parking lot before the game.
Yep, it's senior night, so come out. Wish all your seniors the best.
Come wish these seniors a good end of a season. And watch these Cougars stomp a mud hole in somebody at Tommy Briggs Stadium.
Yeah, it'll be a big one because it's against Independence, and I'm not sure Independence will play in Little Lamb. So we're still in a battle here, unless Lone Star falters, but they do have the tiebreaker. So, but yeah, so we're still fighting for second in district
That
here.
is wishful thinking.
Well, we're hoping that they stumble. But, yeah, come on out next week against Independence. It'll be a big game. It is senior night for some of these boys out here.
For Lone Star to lose, another team would have to sell, like every player would have to sell their soul to the devil.
That is just a bad attitude.
That's a bad attitude.
Joe, the statistician, just got a bad attitude. So the Colony Cougars come away with a W, 38-14 here in Frisco Stadium. Memorial Stadium in Frisco, Texas, and it was a big one for the Colony Cougars. The backups look good at the end of the game. They're able to move the football as well. What else can you say? The defense got it done tonight again.
Yeah, a little struggle at the beginning of the game. It took them a while to find their groove, but once they got there, I mean, they held Wakeland in check. Offense looked really good.
Well, they need to come out next week and not take a quarter to warm up, fellas, or it's going to be a long night. It's senior night.
Special teams very, very good to get us a couple of touchdowns. Kicking looked good. I love what they did with the tweak there with the two kickers. So all in all, very good game tonight.
I really hate calling that kicking game because it's a sneaky with them two kickers.
Hey, but you got two good kickers. Might as well use them. Might as well use them.
So we'll sign off for now. I'm Jeff Green with Garnett Powell in the booth. Wes Bledsoe on the board as usual, our Emmy-winning producer, and J.R. Anguiano on the cameras with Joe Macy, the mad statistician, in the booth with us tonight. We'll sign off for now and let you listen to this band and sign off for this week's game. Thanks for joining us.